Okay, I already started on the next one. We're doing page 59 and 60. Page 59, I'm going to do the entire page, and you're going to do for seat work and homework page 60. And this will also give you time to finish up any other work that hasn't been done. So it won't be a separate homework page this time. So homework and seat work will be hand in hand. I already started on this one. I'm just going to add it up. I'm sorry. So I was here. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 2 more is 23. Add it up. Let me make sure I did those in there right. 23.94. Yep, 23.94. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Carry the 1. 16. Carry the 1. 4 and 2. Don't forget your comma. Remember, seat work, it's always up. It's up here. Your seat work and your homework is 60 today. So let's move on to our next one. But before I go to the next one, this is 3-digit division. This part right here is a review. We've done this. This is the new stuff that we're learning right here. They only gave us 4 of these, okay? But you're going to have some in your review part in your homework and your seat work, okay? And we'll go over that together. So, now let's finish up here. Now we know we start here. 7 times 5 is 35. Carry your 3. I'm going to erase the word seat work. Carry your 3. 7 times 0 is 0 plus 3 more is 3. Hit them with 6 times 7. 42. Alright, now before we go to we use the 2, we put our 0. And then we go 2 times 5 is 10. And then 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1 more is 1. 2 times 6 is 12. And we just write out our 12 and let's add. 5, 3, 3, 6, 1. Don't forget your comma. These are as well will go a little faster because we've done these before. We need to get down to business, which is down here. So start with the 5. 5 times 5 is 25. I'm going to erase this as well. Put my 2. 5 times 5 is 5 plus 2 more is 7. 5 times 8 is 40, which is 40. Now, before we move to the 9, we do the 0. And then 9 times 5 is 45. Carry your 4 up top. 9 times 1 is 9 plus 4 more is 13. Put your 3, carry your 1. 9 times 8 is 72 plus 1 more is 73. Time to add. Get your ass out too, since you want to be ignorant. Sit your ass in the room. 5, 7. 12 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Bring down that other 7. Don't forget your comma. 7, 7, 45. Correct. Alright, move it on. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry your 3. 45 times 8 is 40 plus 3 more is 43. Carry your 4. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 4 more is 24. Put your 0. Then 2 times 6 is 12. Carry your 1. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 1 more is 17. Then 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 more is 9. Let's add them up. And you get 12,150. Don't forget your commas, people. Okay. Next we have 997 times 18. Okay, 7,976. So 7,976. Before we move on, put your 0. 7, 9, 9. Add them up. 6, 14, 19, 17. That's your answer. These will be up here for a little bit. Let's go ahead and move on to the problems that we need to be focusing on right now. These are new to us. Let me move some stuff over too. Okay. I know you see the fan, our boards are drying up. Okay, so next we have something that looks like it. They're all together. The numbers, they're 3 digits, 3 on top, 3 on bottom, versus 3 on top and 2 on bottom. It's the same thing. It's just we're adding an extra 0 in a step pretty much. So let's get started. And we're going to start it off just like we start off with these. The only thing different is we have an extra number down here now. So let's start regular. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. Put your 0. Same thing. Now we can do 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 1 more is 25. 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 2 more is 10. I think I'm going to run out of room. Give me a second. Let me rewrite this a little bit. I have to move some numbers over. A few numbers, I gotta just move them over a little bit. Sorry. Okay, there we go. I made it a little smaller. Now, we did our 2 numbers. Now we get to this one. Instead of 1 0 now, we're going to add 2 zeros before we start. When you get to that third number, you're going to add 2 zeros before you start. Now we start. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry your 1. I'm sorry, 6 times 2 is 12. Carry your 1. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 1 more is 19. I'm trying to make sure they're lined up. Then 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 more is 7. And you're going to add. Simple. 6, 15, 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 8, 9. Don't forget your decimal. Your comma, I'm sorry. Let's do another one. 8 times 1. Remember, we're going to start off regular. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 9 is 72. Plus 4 more is 76. Now, before we go to our next number, always before you go to the next number, you want to put your 0. And you're going to stay on this row for this number. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 9 is 9. Now it's time to go to that number. But before we go to that number, not 1 0, we're going to put 2. 1, 2. Those still have to stay lined up. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 9 is 9. Add it up. Don't forget your commas. Okay, let's do it again. 5, same, starting the same way as 10, 20, 21, 15, 16, 17. Before we move, 1, 0 first, okay? Then 7 is 14. Put a 1, 7, 28, 29. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 2 more is 23. Before we move on to our final number, we add 2 zeros. 1, 2. 5 times 2, 10. 21, 15, 16, 17. And add them up. Don't forget your comma. It's the same thing, it's pretty easy. Now, again, start off regular. 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 7, 35, plus the 1 more is 36. 5 times 6 times 5 is 30, plus 3 is 33. 9 times 2 is 18. Carry a 1. 9 times 7 is 63, plus 1 more is 64. Carry your 6. 9 times 6 is 54, plus 9 times 6 is 54, plus 6 more. 54 plus 6 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which will give us 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Uh-oh. Now, we put our second one. We're doing 8s, but before 2 zeros. Remember, 1 0, 2 0, 1 0, 2 0. And we just multiply the same. 16. And all you're going to do is add them up after that. And these are pretty easy, so. And that's it. Just remember, when you go down to your third number, when you get to the third one, it's 2 zeros before you start. 2 zeros before you start that third number. If you remember that, you'll be good to go. I'm going to leave them up here for just a little bit so you can get them. We only have set 2 and 3 to do, which we also review. And since those are word problems and you don't have any word problems on page 60, I want you to do part 2. And better yet, do part 2, and I'm going to skip to part 3. So you're going to do part 2 by yourself. I want to see what you can do with those word problems. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase. And we just have maybe 2 or 3 division problems left out of this set. And then that's it. Give me a minute while I write these down. And this is division. Again. And I'm working these because I know you guys had some issues with it, so it's not going to hurt to do a few. Alright, let's go. Automatically know, I'm going to do my 7 multiplication facts. I'm just going to do all my facts so I can get it over with and go by a little quicker instead of you having to wait. Okay. And the more you write them, the better off you are, by the way. There. And next week, after break, when we come back, it's going to be all about fractions when y'all come back. But I will have posted those videos for you to watch. Okay, so can 7 go into 3? No, but 7 can go into 31. It can go into 31 4 times. 4 times 7 is 28. We're going to subtract. 28 minus 31 is 2. I'm sorry, it's 3. It's 3. Bring down your 5. 7 can go into 35 5 times, because 5 times 7 is 35. And this is a review, so it should go by pretty quickly. And now we bring down our 7. Can 7 go into 7? Of course it can. It can go into itself 1 time. 7 times 1 is 7. Minus 7 minus 7 is 0. There's no remainder. Your answer is 451. Remember to check your work. Now, can 6 go into 4? No, but 6 can go into 43. 6 can go into 43 7 times, because 7 times 6 is 42. So, there we go. Subtract 43 minus 42 is 1. Bring down your 2, which will give you 12. Can 6 go into 12? Yes, it can, because 6 times 2 is 12. 2 times 6 is 12. We subtract, and we bring down our 1. Can 6 go into 1? No. 0. It cannot go into it any times, so it's a 0. 0 times 6 is 0. We still have to subtract, and that leaves us with a remainder of 1. So this is our answer. 720, remainder 1. Make sure you're checking and going along. Can 5 go into 8? Yes, it can. It can only go one time. 5 minus 1. 5 times 1 is 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. We have to bring down our other 3. Can 33 go into 5? Yes, it can. 6 times, because 6 times 5 is 30. Subtract. We still have a 3 left. Bring down our 8. Can 5 go into 38? It sure can. It can go into it 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35. So 8 minus 5 is 3. And we bring down our 5, which will give us 35. Can 5 go into 35? Yes, we will establish that. It can go into it 7 times, because 7 times 5 is 35. And that is your answer. That's a comma. So that's it. You're going to do page 60 and the 2-word problems on this page for seat work and for homework. If you have any questions, we'll answer them shortly.